Let me ask you something. You work hard for your money, right? But at the end of the month, do you ever find yourself looking at your bank balance and asking, wait, where did it all go? You're not alone. That used to be me too. Month after month, I'd get my paycheck, feel good for a few days, maybe even treat myself to a little something, and then, boom, rent's due. Bills show up. Groceries need to be restocked. Netflix, Spotify, car payments, you name it. And suddenly, I'm broke again. Sound familiar? Well, today, I'm going to show you a simple, super simple way to take control of your money. And it's called the 50-30-20 rule. Yep, just 3 numbers. That's it. So if you're new to budgeting or just tired of feeling lost with your money, stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear and easy framework you can start using today. Ready? Let's go. All right, so first things first, what exactly is the 50-30-20 rule? It's a budgeting method. And here's the best part, it's dead simple. You divide your after-tax income, that's the money you actually take home, into 3 main buckets. 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. That's it. 3 buckets, 1 system. Now let's break down what goes in each bucket one by one.
Let's start with the big one. 50% of your income goes to needs. Now, when I say needs, I'm not talking about that daily latte from Starbucks or those cute shoes you saw on sale. I mean real, basic living expenses. Stuff you literally need to survive. Let me give you a list. These are usually your rent or mortgage, utilities like electricity, gas, water, groceries, the essentials, not the snack aisle, insurance, health. So let's say you bring home $2,000 per month after taxes. 50% of that would be $1,000. That $1,000 should be enough to cover all of your needs. Now, I know what you're thinking. What if my rent alone is $1,000? Yeah, and that's a real challenge in some places. If your needs are taking more than 50% of your income, we'll talk about that later. But for now, just understand that this 50% is a target, a goal, a healthy benchmark to aim for. All right, let's move to the fun part. 30% for wants. Now, this is where the temptation usually lives. And honestly, this is where most of us lose control of our budget, because wants can be sneaky. You think it's a need, but is it really? Let's clear this up. Wants include dining out, streaming subscriptions, Netflix, Spotify, Disney+, shopping, clothes, gadgets, anything non-essential, travel and vacations, fancy coffee, Uber Eats. So let's go back to that $2,000 income example. 30% of that is $600. That means you have $600 for the month to spend on whatever you want within reason. Dinner with friends? Check. New headphones? Sure. Weekend getaway? Sure, but plan it with this budget in mind. Having this 30% rule actually gives you freedom. You're not banning yourself from enjoying life, you're just putting a healthy limit on it. No guilt. No overspending. Just balance.
Now for the most powerful piece of the puzzle. 20% goes to savings and debt repayment. This is where your future self will thank you. This category includes emergency fund, retirement accounts like a 401k or IRA, investments, paying down extra debt, credit cards, student loans, personal loans, saving for big goals like a house, car, or even a wedding. If you're still working on building your emergency fund, which should ideally cover 3 to 6 months of expenses, focus on that first. And if you're drowning in debt, that 20% should go toward paying it off faster than just the minimum payments. In our $2,000 example, 20% is $400. You could put $200 toward credit card debt, $100 into a savings, $100 into a retirement fund. Just like that, you're building wealth, bit by bit. Slow, steady, consistent. Now let's pause for a second. Why does this rule actually work? Why is it better than complicated spreadsheets or tracking every penny? Because it's simple. And when things are simple, we actually stick to them. It doesn't require you to change your lifestyle overnight. It doesn't shame you for wanting things. It just gives you structure. And structure leads to freedom. It helps you stop living paycheck to paycheck. It helps you build real savings. And it helps you say yes to the fun stuff without the guilt. That's a big win.
Now, I get it. Life isn't always this neat and tidy. Some of you may live in cities where rent eats up 60% of your paycheck. Or maybe you're a student with loans or supporting a family. So what do you do if your needs are more than 50%? Here's the thing. The 50-30-20 rule is a guideline, not a hard law. If your rent is high, you might need to cut down on wants, just for now. Or maybe your savings need to be more aggressive, like 30% instead of 20%. That's okay too. Adjust the numbers. Make it work for your life. The point is, you're budgeting with intention. You're giving every dollar a purpose. That's what matters most. Okay, let's get practical. How do you actually start using the 50-30-20 rule? Step 1. Figure out your monthly after-tax income. That means what actually hits your bank account. Step 2. Multiply that number by 50%, 30%, and 20%. Write down your dollar amounts for needs, wants, and savings. Step 3. List your actual expenses. Where's your money going right now? Step 4. Compare your current spending to the 50-30-20 guideline. Are you overspending on wants? Are your needs too high? Step 5. Make small changes. You don't have to fix everything today. Start with cutting one subscription or cooking at home twice a week. Tiny shifts lead to big results. Step 6. Automate what you can. Set up automatic transfers to your savings. Use budgeting apps if that helps, like YNAB, Mint, or Good Budget. Step 7. Review monthly. Once a month, check in. Celebrate your wins. Tweak what's not working. You've got this. All right, let's wrap this up. Managing money doesn't have to be stressful. You don't need to be a math wizard or a finance guru or live like a monk. You just need a plan. And the 50-30-20 rule? It gives you that plan in the simplest way possible. It's about balance. It's about being smart, but also realistic. And most of all, it's about control. So, next time you get paid, try it out. Divide it up. And watch how quickly things start to feel more manageable. Because you deserve to feel in control of your money. And, hey, if you found this helpful, drop a comment below. Let me know how you're planning to use the 50-30-20 rule in your life. And don't forget to share this with a friend who needs help with their budget too. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.